Well, we just finished up our ground survival and seated technique seminar, and I bumped into the former detective Chuck Edwards, and he's one of our master black belts, 5th degree black belt, and he came up with an idea of this year's conference, and we're calling it, what are we calling it?
Overcoming Monsters.
Overcoming Monsters, and he's going to explain the special 1 hour part of this year's conference of what Overcoming Monsters is all about.
Yeah, one of the things that occurred to me was that over the years, there were people who were, for lack of a better term, monsters. And I like to watch old science fiction movies, and there's always a monster, and they try whatever they can to defeat that monster. It never works, but in the end, they find an Achilles heel, they find something that defeats the monster, and the good guys win. Well, over the years, I've had people of varying sizes, doesn't matter their size, who normal, everyday techniques are just not going to work. And it could be their attitude, it could be their demeanor, their size, their anger, whatever it could be. It could be controlled substances. And these people are not going to be affected by your typical strike, your typical maneuver. And how is it that you can overcome this type of a person? And over the years, I have to admit it, I've almost lost my life in situations like that. But in the end, I did overcome them, and I won. The good guys won. So that's what I want to talk about, and I want to show some of the things that worked for me. It may not work in every situation, but you're going to find something that will work for you in that particular situation.
Share with our viewing audience, how many years have you been doing law enforcement?
Well, over 40 years now, and I graduated from the Pittsburgh Police Academy in 1980, and so this tells you how old I am. And so I have encountered some unimaginable situations. You know, one of the things in our life is we practice, especially for martial arts, we practice and practice and practice. But just like life, haven't you ever said, hey, I've never seen that before, that's never happened to me before? Well, that could happen in a real life attack scenario. And just want to prepare you for that.
Well, I look forward to seeing everyone at this year's conference for this special class or part of the conference with Master Charles Edwards, former detective, former law enforcement, and you don't want to miss this year's conference. There's so much more, but this is just one little thing I want to let everyone know what we're doing this year. Thank you.
Thank you.